What's good, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, a.k.a. The Culture Referee, and I'm here to talk to you about Two Lost Distribution. They are one of the most technologically advanced distributors in music. They distribute to more stores than any of the distributors around. They distribute, they give you 100% of your royalties. They only charge you $3 a month, and you have an instant option to get an advance from these guys. So if you're watching this and you want to be in the music business and you're trying to figure out how to get help, I'm here to tell you, go to twolost.com and use the word GODS as your coupon code, and you get the first 3 months free.
Peace and love. It's Rick the Negotiator.
Hey, I'm Rocky Jean.
And this is Ray Daniels, a.k.a. The Culture Referee. And welcome to Artist Spotlight, presented by Two Lost. Let's get into it. And today, Ricky and Rick. Damn, it's double R. And Ray, triple R.
Triple R.
Damn, Ricky, Rick, and Ray. We have a special guest. We very organic on this show, AJ.
For sure.
Before we get into that, shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to Two Lost Distribution. Shout out to Tone Carry. Shout out to everybody who helps us keep the lights on over here at Ray Daniels Presents the Artist Spotlight. But AJ is our guest. AJ, today we don't usually do interviews today. It was one of them days where we just got called. It was just on the schedule, like you interviewing somebody. I'm like, okay. I look at the name. I'm like, and the way it works around here, when we see the schedule, it's kind of like funny because it's always like me saying, "Who put that there?"
Yeah.
So, the person I usually say it to though is Chastity.
Yeah.
And Chastity, you tell me, "Oh, that's Jack. Oh, that's Rick's friend." She's like, "That's my friend." I'm like, "Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it." And she was like, "He's so amazing. You know he's so amazing." I'm like, "Okay." She was like, "You haven't heard the music." I'm like, but she was so excited.
Man.
You should check my story out. I posted it too.
Okay.
People have been calling her about what I just posted about you on her a few minutes ago. But she was so excited. So she tells me the music and I listen to it and I'm like, I see why she's excited.
I appreciate it. Shout out to Chad.
And now we're here. So don't nobody ask me. Get at Chastity. Because this is her friend from St. Louis.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for AJ McQueen. Let's go.
Glad to be here. I appreciate y'all.
AJ,
talk to me.
Here's the first question we ask on Artist Spotlight. What's your real name, if you don't mind?
AJ McQueen.
That's your birth name.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, AJ McQueen, the artist, AJ McQueen, the man, right?
Mm-hmm.
How did you come up with the character for AJ McQueen, the artist?
Got you. Be honest, it's not even a character. Like, I used to have a character.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I feel like I need to have a character. But probably 6 years ago, I was working at a call center. It's called Manhattan Life.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me? And I answered the phone. "Thank you for calling Manhattan Life. This is AJ McQueen. How can I help you?" And she had to be in her late 60s or 70s because it's an insurance company.
Yeah.
She was calling about a claim, and she said, "Young man, what's your name?" I said, and I had just repeated the spiel because that's we train to do the pitch.
Exactly.
"Thank you for calling Manhattan Life. This is AJ McQueen. How can I help you?" She said, "Is that your real name?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Do you even realize how powerful your name is?"
Mm.
You heard me. And prior to that, I had a moniker. You know what I'm saying? I was going by Prince AJ. I was going by different things. Right? It was a black woman that reinforced the power in my name. You know what I mean? And since then, I've been going by my real name.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no character like this. Everything that you hear on the music, everything you see in the content, the videos, is my real life.
So this has always been the essence, even before when you were working, like it always just kind of shone through?
Yeah, I just never recognized it, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, because we are reflections of each other, and it takes a more in tune reflection to help you reflect yourself. So we had a mirror moment through a phone, you know what I mean? And since then, it's like ever since that call, when I got out that call, I had chills, you hear me? And I started introducing myself with my whole name to anybody, you know what I mean? And some people, they'll look at you like, "How you doing? I'm AJ McQueen." When you become my friend, you can drop the McQueen. You know what I'm saying? But that was my dad's name as well. And he passed away like 8 years ago now. So I carried the McQueen legacy. And in my music, if we're going to talk organic and being natural and being authentic, I think using my real name is a start.
Okay. And that was 6 years ago, you said, right?
Yeah.
So that's 2018. And your first album Godish.
Godish,
Came out-
yeah, Godish.
Godish.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Came out in 2019.
Yeah.
So was that the moment that made you say, "Let me go ahead and start working on this for myself"?
Yeah, I've always been a lyricist. I used to be a battle rapper. You heard me? So in St. Louis, I used to I come from beating on the table. You know what I'm saying? With a pencil, you know, and a pen and all that. And so I was a battle rapper, and I've always been lyrical. You know what I mean? So Godish was just me kind of just throwing that out there, you know, on the music side. My first appearance to national attention was I was on BET 106 in Park at 19, but I wasn't. They didn't bring me on as a rapper at all. I was on as a youth activist to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? Because it was an editor of BET that heard that I'm from St. Louis. I used to gangbang. I got shot up, and I changed my life. And they made a teen violence special out of my life.
I was gonna say, you said you're a battle rapper. So when you said you turned the trap into a synagogue.
Turned the trap into
you
a
were a battle
synagogue.
rapper in the trap, and then discovered this, and now it's a
And now we in
synagogue?
a sense. See, I like you. You
Okay.
cold. No, because that's really what it is, transformative music.
Right.
But I had to, like I said, being on BET, I was a youth activist. So after that, nothing was music related. You hear me? I started a nonprofit organization when I was 20. I wrote my first book at 22. I received the White House Service Achievement Award from Barack Obama at 23. You hear me? None of it was
That's
music.
fire.
So then I went into community organizing and activism. So what they put on the TV ended up being exactly what happened in my life. And Godish was just me showing I could rap, but it wasn't serious until probably 3-4 years ago.
Okay, is that when you started seeing your followers? Because I noticed you have over 300,000 on YouTube, 100,000 on TikTok.
Yeah.
When did you start actually getting that? Because that's a huge hump to get over as an independent artist
I'm
too.
going to tell you the truth. You can ask my team. In 2022, I had 18,000 followers. You heard me? And literally, we've been going insane, and it's off of the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? I have my inspirations in the music and people that I look up to, but I definitely, and I say this with confidence in myself and in God, I know that I'm on a different type of mission. And when I decided to activate my genius and really be serious about it, that's when it started to blossom. Anything before that was not hidden.
Got you.
On the music
Before
side,
2022, it wasn't going.
nothing. You heard me? And all of what I've been doing, and honestly, it's because I was living out of a suitcase that somebody else packed. And musically, that wasn't me. If anything you listened to before that wasn't me.
Okay, that's dope.
So now I'm gonna ask again.
Yes, sir.
See, I hear what you're saying, but it becomes difficult when every artist is a character, whether they like it or not. I don't care who you are. Let me prove it. I can prove it to you. You know who Kirk Franklin is, right? Does Kirk Franklin sing about sex? Nah. He fucking though.
Yes.
He got kids.
Yeah, that's a character.
It's just the character he plays can't talk about sex because that's how it works. So when artists say that's me, it's that's you, but it's not all of you, because you can't give all of you day one. So even if you want to release part of the character over a certain amount of time, to me, there still has to be a definition of a character to me for artists to be successful. Because if you don't, now mind you, to be successful long term, if you don't do that, because there's two things, there's magic and science, right? So there's most people are magic, right? Magic is just, by the way, magicians get paid way more. You pay to see a magician. Nobody pays to see a scientist. Science is just as amazing as magic. It's just that I can explain how it was done. Magic is a trick. You know it's a trick. I just don't explain it to you, right? So when I'm working with most artists, right, I'm always trying to figure out who they are. And when they say I'm me, it's okay, that's cool, but I'm gonna let you. But then I still need to know who you are, because what happens is it's in order to break an artist in 2024 or any year, it's you got to find a way to stack things constantly on top of it to stand out, right? Where it's like the old music business used to be like New York City, right? Every building is tall. I'm talking about Manhattan. Every building is tall, and then you have Beyonce might be the Empire State Building, right? Adele might be the Twin Towers. Then you got those other 70-floor buildings, and that might be another artist, a Lil Baby, right? But everybody had a building. The new music business is the Wild Wild West. Everybody's everywhere, right? So how do you stand taller than everybody?
Great question. I know that I believe I stand tall because I know that this is my purpose. You know what I mean? Like I'm not here to, you know, my team would tell you, man, if it's about money, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be doing this. You know what I mean? It's my purpose. It's my duty, and it's what I'm here for. You know what I mean? So, you know, navigating what you said with the music industry, the landscape of hip hop is changing. The record labels are no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting fired. They don't even know what to do no more. Everybody going towards distro. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to DIY. I've been DIY. You know what I'm saying? So
you had an advantage.
I've been DIY.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yep.
If you go look at my content, we doing 2-3 million views at home.
And your content is fire.
Thank
like
you,
the fact that you can even keep up, like that's what people dream
I'm
of.
at the
like,
crib.
what you're doing. Right.
We go viral from the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
I write my loft off on my as you know, it's 1099. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we go viral from the crib. What I'm wearing in there, that's that wardrobe, all that's a part of me. So I think my business acumen is what helped me, you know what I'm saying, in the music. It's all independent. You know, we on tour right now, all independent. I put up my own money. The first early this year we did the first tour, 10 cities, all my own money. You know what I'm saying? So to answer your question, I know this is my purpose. I know it's my duty, and I know my gift don't belong to me. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you're saying, especially from your scope and just your level of expertise of being in the industry as artists having to be a character. But I'm telling you, like, truly, honestly, truly, it's I think that what's happening in the industry right now is people are craving for people to be their authentic self, right? Now we've seen the Nips, we've seen the Pacs, we've seen the Marleys, we've seen the Lauryn Hills, we've seen all of them, and we see the battles with the industry and battles with you trying to be yourself, but also having to fit a certain right. But Ray said in a meeting room, he said, I'm the nigga that people call for, I'm the nigga that the labels call. You know what I'm saying? When they trying to break artists, right? And I respect 100%. And if I can add on,
For sure.
I'm the nigga that the labels can't label. You know what I'm saying? So you can't figure me out. You can't figure out how my whole team is hurt. This ain't a struggle tour. My whole team is here. The merchandising, ticket sales, how we being able to take what we do online and have a certain percentage, how we have super phone to everybody, how email blasts go to every single artist, every single thing, how in the community the nonprofit circulates and it funds the music. So respectfully, like, I know that I'm different, but I know that's my battle though. Like with what you said, I think that's an honest thing. Like, battling being a character, because it's easy. You can package it. You know what I'm saying? Your unique selling potential is there because you can package me. You can sell me. You know what I'm saying? But that's not where I want to be, and I'm gonna fight that as long as I can.
I heard everything you said, and I totally disagree.
Okay. Respect.
I actually know it's 100% wrong. I know it to be wrong because I do it every day. So when you said I'm the guy that the label can't figure out, if they can't figure you out, then no one can figure you out. Let me tell you what the labels are. The label is just a store. They're the grocery store. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it easy on you. The label used to be a distributor. They distributed to the grocery store. You had to, but when they had you, they said, oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna send you to the grocery store, right? Because you're my artist. I'm gonna send you to the grocery store. What am I putting you next to? Are you putting you in the produce? Am I putting you in the milk aisle? Am I putting you, if you're peanut butter, shouldn't I find where the jelly is so I can put you next to the jelly so that when they go get peanut butter, they get jelly? Because if I can't do that, that's why the music business is losing so much. Because no one wants to be defined. I did this event one day, right? I love that you said my passion is my reason. I did this event one day. I had 150 artists in the room. And I said, I would tell artists to come talk to me, and I'm like, what makes you, like, tell me why you. They go, I'm different. You was there, right? I stopped it.
That's what they all say.
You different? Okay, cool. So I said, come on stage with me. Stand right here. Room full of artists. Who in here different? Everybody raise their hand. Everybody. It doesn't, and see, that's why I like my position in this, because there are things that you're gonna have to figure out to win no matter who you are. I don't care. I'll give you Beyonce for an example. We love Beyonce. Beyonce was lost for a short period of time.
No question.
I Am Sasha Fierce. trying to fucking appeal to the white audience and the black audience because I'm everything. And then that shit didn't do as well as it should have.
Yeah.
And then she came with the blackest album she could come with Love on Top and Party and all that other stuff. And white people was like, wrote her off. She flopped, she's over. Then what she did was she went blacker. Then she started talking about Beyonce being on her knees and roll up the partition, please, and me up like shit. And then it was like surfboard, riding the whip, surfboard, and everybody was like, "Yo!"
It was like an anthem.
She
for
went.
the-
She went more into her blackness and became bigger to the white people.
Yep.
Because it is her identity. It's like the audience has too many choices. So you said the audience craves. The audience craves authenticity. That's not true. The audience is tired. It's fucking 150,000 songs uploaded a day, 1 million songs a week. I don't even know how to listen to new shit because it's so much new shit. So what we really looking for is not we craving it. We just want to know who's different.
Right.
And the difference
yeah.
and to be different in the audience's face, you got to package yourself up.
Yeah.
And that is what I mean by the character.
Yeah.
The character has to package itself up because what happens is that it's like what happens is that you have people looking at you, they all over you, and it's like boom, and it's like that's my audience, and it's like now let's say somebody comes in and says, "Yo, AJ, man, you and your team, y'all killing it. I want to put 10 million behind this. Let's go. I'm gonna be a partner. Where we going?" That has to be defined by the character. Because even if you have $10 million, it's not enough money to talk to the whole world. You got to talk to a niche market. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
and that's what I was about to say. Just to add on what you said, I think when we talk audience, we have to define who the audience is. I think the problem is everybody trying to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to pick an audience.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because that audience gonna
That's
hold
true.
you accountable. Like that audience is going to hold you accountable. They gonna critique your sound. They gonna critique your look. You know what I'm saying? And my audience is different. I'm not concerned with what they sell at the Shop and Save. I don't shop at Shop and Save. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to Whole Foods and then be upset that the organics and the you know what I'm saying and everything is they got their own brand. You don't go to Whole Foods if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? But to go to Whole Foods and be upset that you can't find in Whole Foods what you can find at Aldi or Shop and Save, I think that's what it is. So as an artist, I create my own audience or I attract my own audience. So when I say the audience craves, it's the audience that I have. You know what I'm saying? You know, T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen, they have two totally different temperaments, two different tones. You know what I'm saying? T.D. Jakes is more, you know, it's a different thing. Malcolm X and Martin Luther King had Martin Luther King he was a, what did you call that? I'm losing the word, but his voice was not his real voice.
No, it wasn't. That's
okay.
right. That's
Michael
a fact.
Jackson too. Michael
Right?
Jackson talked
Yeah.
like this,
Yes.
but when he
Like a
talked, he did
persona.
Right. It was a
character. That's
right. So
the
hear me out. Now, because that's why I say I agree with Ray saying 100%. It's just what I'm also saying is because of what happened in my 20s and the different path that I took, it helped me come to this place where I feel like a lot of artists, unfortunately, either don't make it through that place or they get stuck in that place battling, you know, identity.
I was gonna say, like, how did you go from the audience from the battle rap to the audience you have now?
'Cause I was
And
in
do
the-
you know your audience now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I you know, and that's why the music sounds how it sounds. It may not. I mean, yeah. If you are an NBA YoungBoy fan, you may skip AJ McQueen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. I'm okay with that. I promise you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you come to my shows, I'm proud to say that all 10 rows look like us.
I love that.
So 2022, that's when the switch happened.
Yes, sir.
Musically, what creatively did you start to do different or clicked?
Got you. I got
Started
you.
to click where you was like, oh, I found it. Okay,
Yes,
bet.
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
I started talking about my real life. You know what I'm saying? Instead of I wasn't trying to make a song, like to make a song that sounds good to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a song out called Retention where I literally start talking about the fact that you heard me. I'm trying to retain myself and I'm trying to, you know, and it's like, again,
that's a real thing.
but I'm not a religious rapper, right? So I don't want to appeal. I'm a soul hip hop artist, soulful hip hop artist. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, if I could just paint a picture, I'm what Pac would have been if he stayed alive. I believe it. If he would have evolved, if he would have stayed alive, I think the maturity and all of it would have meshed into one person. But Pac was a character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pac was a
you know, he got, but
the character.
Pac
where
was
did
a
Pac
character.
get the character from?
Yeah. Yep.
I could tell you. If you're a Pac, you know Pac's history. Where did Pac get the character from?
Black Panther.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Juice.
Excuse
It
me.
was
and
Bishop.
He stayed in it. You're absolutely
He
right.
became Bishop, and he stayed Bishop.
And he stayed
He
Bishop.
stayed
For
Bishop.
the rest of his
For the
life.
rest of his career.
Yeah, basically, yes.
He stayed Bishop. He studied Machiavelli. That's a real person. He battled with identity. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard. I'm not sitting here, trust me, I don't want to get up here and present ultimate poise. I'm not, trust me, my confidence is in God and the fact that I got mentors, I got wise counsel, and I got people that's going to hold me accountable. I'm not getting up here saying that I don't fall victim to things at times. You heard me? But I do believe that because of the trajectory that I've had, because of the life path that I had, I don't know if y'all seen a movie called The Slumdog Millionaire. It's one of my favorite.
Absolutely.
Man, it's one of my favorite movies, bro. At the end of the movie, he only knew the answers because everything he'd been through.
Yep.
Like so they think he cheating.
But he's his experience.
So I'm gonna tell you, if you know something about a millionaire, I feel like I'm Jamal. I only know the answer. So as we talking, it's like, nah, I got shot. I can't. That didn't. I'm not telling you I have the answer because I have it. I'm telling you, me getting shot, me getting sent away, me being homeless throughout high school is where this come from. And me being on BET is because I got shot. And then me being here with y'all is because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, this is God's plan, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to be a good steward of it. But in that time, I started being honest with my life. I used to have a Christian audience. If you go back to my old music, because I
Used to be a Christian rapper.
you could say that, right?
Okay.
And you can. 6 families I stayed with, 2 of them were very religious. The last family I stayed with were pastors. You know what I'm saying? And so
This is in high school.
This is like,
When
yeah,
you
right
were
in
homeless
high school
okay.
and right out, homeless out of high school, trash bag, like K-Swiss all through high school, like, you know what I mean? 2 jobs at 16, you know what I'm saying? Like all that. So I had to, I battled with it because I wanted to talk about the streets, but the reason I'm grateful about my journey, because I knew that God saved my life. I do. The way they shot up that street, right, I should be gone.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but I was sent away immediately. And I'm couch hopping throughout high school, and I would write. I've always been a writer. Like, if you go look at my Instagram joint, you know how you pick a thing? It doesn't say rap musician, it says writer. I'm a writer though.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm a poet at heart.
For the title under your name and all.
I'm a writer though, but you know that's can't be packaged yet properly.
What you mean? Like what
Like,
part?
for example, you go to a label, you having these talks, everybody's identifying you either as a musician or an artist. Now if you're a writer, songwriter, they won't put you in a category.
Yeah.
No, I'm a writer. Like I'm a writer that raps. I'm a writer that can express myself. I'm a conversationalist, but I'm a writer, and that's something that I would love to. I believe I am now, but I would love to continue to champion.
Yeah.
I mean, we just submitted the album for the Grammys in the writing and in the storytelling category. Like, we didn't go rap album. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that it's a story. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote every single song. So to add on the tail end of your question, everything I've been through put me there. When I identified as a Christian artist, I always was conflicted with it though, because and this is my personal thoughts. It's taking nothing away from anybody that identifies like that, but I don't believe that the goal should be you should want to be a famous Christian. I just don't. I don't think it's. I think that your faith is sacred, and I think that you shouldn't use it as propaganda. And there's some artists that don't like when I say that, but I just don't believe it.
What you mean use it as
How are they
propaganda? Who
supposed to
does
make
that?
a living without that?
Is somebody that does that?
In your opinion?
Yeah, I'm like, I want to know, because I disagree, but I'm like, it's hard to disagree with you when I don't know the example.
Well,
Because when I get an example, then I gotta be like, oh yeah, him, hell no. Like,
well,
but I'm like,
well, yeah. So for the sake of identifying, I'll just paint the character. So you have artists out here that will get on. The first thing they say when they get online, or the first thing on the song, is God, God, Jesus, Jesus, God, God. Right. Now you're appealing to a specific audience. You know
that. Okay, I get that.
Okay.
You know
I'm
that,
following
right?
so
No,
far.
I'm
I
saying
just didn't understand what you're saying,
I'm just saying, like, you know
Yeah,
that, like,
for sure.
as an artist.
But like, if that's the case, then I always tell people, I'm like, the most street rapper, nigga made a song about killing everybody in his neighborhood. he wins a Grammy, what's the first thing he does when he go on that stage?
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I feel like, that's why I'm like identifying it, because everybody says God first, right? But then they live as sinners or whatever they are. So that's why I was like, who's actually making,
Like,
and
so
it might be
someone
that
like Kirk
who.
Franklin, are you talking about that?
No,
Like,
well, no.
I would say Kirk Franklin
example,
is kind of the closest thing to come to my mind, but he's been like the leader in the gospel.
Nah, yeah, I love
space.
Kirk.
I love Kirk.
I love Kirk
I like how
Franklin.
Kirk
I'm
said it.
So that's okay for him to be famous doing what he's doing.
Again, I personally feel like that we shouldn't. My faith is sacred, and I'm just let me just get personal.
Me too.
Right.
Okay, so AJ, I just want to say something.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest with you. To this day, Rick, I don't care if you bring me the greatest gospel artist on earth. I don't want to work with him.
Right.
I don't want to make money of God's name. I just me.
Got you.
So I understand what you're saying.
So me and Ray on the same page.
Yeah,
I
I
just
get
can't,
that
bro.
now.
I can't use that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I can't create a divide. So as a Christian artist, I was battling with it because I was taught nationality as a child. So just so y'all know my background, I was raised around Black Panthers and the Moors. So Egyptian, I got hieroglyphics tatted on my arm. Like, so by the time I got to faith, I was confused when I saw this white man with blind hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up seeing Adam and Eve, and the Passover is black. So by the time I seen them, I'm confused.
Yeah.
You heard me? But okay, we heard. And as we went, again, I'm at that church, and they're talking about, I'm identifying my gifts, and like, okay, you rap for God. I'm like, yeah. But then it goes to, okay, this is Christian rap. I'm like, okay. Then it's like, okay, we want to do this Christian show. I'm like, what about the niggas? What about the niggas? What about niggas that smell like weed? And what about the strippers and the gangbangers? What about them? Oh no, this is a Christian event. You know what I'm saying? So we want to. We doing a Christian, whatever. I feel like when you put that title on it, it's propaganda. You know you're appealing to an audience. You know your USP, your unique selling potential. You know what you're doing. And I just personally get convicted because we supposed to reach the lost. So that's why in my music, the temperament of it. I make frequency music. It don't do this immediately. It's gonna do this because by the time you get there, I already got you. I already got you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I, as a writer, like, when you're writing your thesis and your buildings, your statements, your conclusion, you don't just get to the conclusion. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, it's temperament music. So some people may want this. They may want to. I need something I can lift weights to. I got some of them too. You heard me? But for the bulk of how I want to present myself, I like to present myself as somebody that speaks to the soul.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Lord.
You think you're too smart to do this?
Too smart? No.
Do you think there's a such thing as being too smart to do this?
No. If the smartness is equipped with equally being taught.
When you say equally being taught, what does that mean?
Every master knows that he's a student as well.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying. So I just believe that me knowing that I'm with your expertise, I was telling Chad, I was telling my team, even when they brought up like, man, if you're gonna write down, I went to the Instagram for my team that didn't know who you was.
Yeah.
I told Chad, I like, man, I be seeing the God just speak his genius all over line. Like, I respect people that do it.
Yeah.
I respect people that are authentically themselves. So it's not. So I'm a student though. It's just that I'm not a student that you can come and say, hey, this what you finna do, this what you gotta do, without me just telling you how I feel. After that, I'm still here to be taught. But I think that's why I can't be signed though. To answer the question, I can't go into a box though. I've accepted that.
I'm only asking you that because it's funny because you remind me of one other artist that I worked with, and guess where he from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis?
He the last person we interviewed.
Oh, wow.
Hakeem Ali.
Okay.
And
Was he from
Akeem-
Wellston?
No, Hakeem is.
Hakeem's from St. Louis.
Hakeem's from St.
He
Louis.
is from St. Louis.
He's
Yes,
from-
he
you
is.
know Hakeem is?
That's part of.
Nah,
Nah,
I'm-
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, what? Yeah, Wilson is the hardest. Yeah,
Because I asked him earlier. I said, "Did anything good come out of Wellston?" 'Cause
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah, no.
Because he doesn't want to be put in a box. Shit, I don't know if you could put him in a box, but
Yeah.
That's what. But I was trying to go. I was only going there because, so for me, right. What I know, in order to be a successful artist, not entrepreneur, I think there's only a few artists out here who are more entrepreneurs than they are artists.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm talking about like that are good, right? So you have like somebody like Batman Kibo, right? He's an entrepreneur, but you don't know him.
yeah.
Like he got like 20,000 Spotify listeners or something like that. I want to check it out, but like he walks around with $millions worth of jewelry,
Right,
saying, "Let me show you how you can make millions of dollars in music." And it's like, you go to his Spotify and it's like, and it's no slight on him. He's really smart. He's really smart, but it's just when I see artists, I'm always like, you might be too smart for this. Because let me tell you why I say that. What I was getting at was that I don't want to disrespect Batman Kivo, but yeah. What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I want to ask you: are you ever frustrated with uploading a video to YouTube and you get no views? I know I was when I first started. If you're a music artist, you have your own podcast, or you're a content creator, look no further. Wham Promotions has gotten you covered. They specialize in high-end targeted YouTube campaigns that deliver real views, real subscribers, and most importantly, real growth. So if you're struggling with real organic YouTube growth, I'm here to tell you to go on Wham Promotions and use the promo code GODS and receive 20% when you check out. Tell them Ray sent you, you got 20% off. Let's go, guys. I'm looking to see you guys on the charts. Let's go. Got 24,000 monthly followers, but you look at his picture, it's a Rolls Royce, it's a Lamborghini, all these cars behind him. So it's like, how do you have that? Because you're more entrepreneur than you are artist.
Yeah.
Right? So when I ask you what you're too smart for it is because, man, I've been in 100 rooms. Bro, I'm 20 years in this game. I done sat in 1,000 rooms with 1,000 artists and allowed them to talk. And what I notice is the smarter they are, the further the shorter distance they went. Because when you're smart, you see everything, and there has to be some sort of ignorance and bliss in being an artist, right? Because unless you're a woke artist, right? So what I mean by that is like, it's great running your team, everything else. That's great. By the way, kudos to you. I love that about you.
Thank you.
But when you go into it, but when you want amplification, you need more, right? So when you need more, then it becomes like, you're gonna do this, and it's like how Trump runs. It's gonna be big. And as much as you don't want to believe it, and you're like, well, I don't know what that means, you still gotta go, okay. I know it sounds crazy, but it's almost like being an artist is like believing in magic.
Yeah.
Believing you could fly before you have a wing or you've seen anybody fly. That's what it's about.
You have to do it, and then you have to get through. Because once you see everything, it can be intimidating and discouraging. Because it's like, whoa,
and that's what I mean by too smart. But you have to be smart to do that.
Right.
Like you have to be like it's like ignorant niggas just wake up. They be ignorant. They might have got paid that day. They might have got some pussy that day. They might have had some fun that day. But they gonna wake up and do the same thing tomorrow. They just ignorant niggas. They not trying to master. What they did yesterday to say, okay, what did I do yesterday to make sure that when I do it today, it doesn't go as bad, right? So when I'm around people, and by the way, shout out to my Virgo brother, 2 Chainz, but he has a line where he's like, sometimes I had them thoughts, I'm too real for this shit. Too real is too smart. And what I mean by smart is like, sometimes you gotta, you know why Atlanta makes it? Atlanta's the shit, man. You wanna know why? Because Atlanta will let you think you getting over on us all day. Oh yeah, of course. I'm there, shawty. I'll be there. Nigga, you don't even know. I could tell by how quick he looked over that way he wasn't coming. You just got to know an Atlanta nigga. You just got, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like, so it's like so that's why I think Atlanta has so much success, because they're going to greet you like, hey, how you doing, sir? Nice to meet you. My name is such and such, man. I do that. But you don't know the whole time he running game on you.
Finesse.
He
gotta watch the finesse.
So what I'm saying is that, but that finesse has worked and taken us to the top. So you might not know, like, look at Future. Future's a real Atlanta, East Atlanta nigga, bro. He rich as fuck. He dope as fuck. He don't talk to nobody. He don't care what nobody thinks. He don't care how toxic he is. He don't give a fuck what y'all think. Actually, I'm gonna laugh at y'all, because I'm in Atlanta. I'm rich as fuck. And as long as I go home, they love me there. So when I see other places, I'm like, you can't come with that. Like, when it come to podcasting, I'm learning it. Like, I'm basically you in podcasting, but with the success of what I've done in music. You know how many times I see bullshit that I know is bullshit, but I can't call it out? Because that's not what an artist would do. That's not what an artist would do. An artist would let it play out, because an artist wants it to work so bad that they gotta let it play out. A businessman is like, what's going wrong? An artist is like, that's why no matter how many rooms we get in with artists, no matter what I say to them, I can say, here's what you could do to win, here's what you gotta go, here's all the answers, and they still gonna say, can I play you my song? Because in their mind, they think I'm magic.
Like you're gonna be
once you hear me, it's a rap, and it's not that for nobody. So then it becomes, you gotta get better and then be ignorant. Get better, be ignorant. Get better, because you got to get better. I said it to Playboy Poppy. Remember, he did a show. I said, the goal for an artist, like Jay-Z's a prime example, Beyonce's a prime example. You got to be magic in public and science behind closed doors.
I like that.
Now, a smart artist wants to show you I'm science and I can still do magic.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, it don't work like that. Unless that's going to be how you do it, where you're like, let me show you the science behind magic.
Yeah.
Then that becomes dope. And that's what you do. But when you're like, dog, that's why Jay-Z doesn't talk as much. Why you think Jay-Z don't talk?
Yeah, and Beyonce.
And keep the air of mystery. Same
Nigga, it's the mystery. I want you to know what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm too smart. And matter of fact, if I let you know what I'm thinking, I might tell you inadvertently my next motherfucking move.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to know my next move because that's what a dumb nigga will want you to know.
Yeah.
A smart nigga is like, nope, I'm gonna act dumb.
Yeah.
So when I'm hearing you talking, and when I sit in these seats, I always look at people like if I was working with them. And I'm listening to you talking, I'm like, and I can't help but to imagine if we were sitting at a table and one of the labels I worked at with a room full of people who were not just black.
Yeah.
And I was wondering when you left the room, would they get you? And the reason why it's hard to get you is because you're smart as fuck. You could talk about anything, you could talk to anything, you know a lot, you understand, you Black Panther, you understand it all. And not only that, you overcame something, which makes you more smart. You have all that book smart shit you want, but my nigga, if you
Right.
actually
went through real life
homeless,
shit. Yes.
living out of bags to where you are now, nigga, that's you waking up realizing
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
don't start it, no one will, right?
sir.
So that,
Can I ask you about that too? So
Yeah.
you say you write like
Yeah.
your music. When I listen to your stuff, it feels like you're somebody watching this is gonna be like, man, this guy, like you put them through hell, like you were this person that would just had to realize I need to change.
Yeah.
Am I? You can correct me if
No,
I'm wrong.
you're right.
that's smart.
You're right.
You know what they can say to you in court? You knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get you to see. They hold you
Yeah.
accountable. So
Yes.
now, and when you're smart, guess one thing that they don't want to do when you're smart in those offices?
Yeah.
They don't want to tell you anything.
Nope.
Yeah. And
You already know it all. I ain't gonna tell you more so you can know what I know now.
Man.
I'd rather keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Let you talk. Then when you walk out the room, say, man, the guy, I've been there. So that's why I'm always
And
like,
this is what happens. For the people
Go ahead,
watching at home, this is what happens. They will talk about you as soon as you leave the room. Whether it's
Yeah.
going to be good or bad, they're going to talk about
Yeah.
Yeah.
you. It's going to happen.
And just to add, I mean, I y'all saying some of the dopest shit, because I'll tell you, that's what I heard a lot though. You know what I'm saying? And my team will tell you, we got the label meetings, man. We the label's calling, bro. What we doing in merchandise, what we doing in ticket sales is they trying to figure out how independent, no labels, no cosigns. I have not done marketing ads yet. You know what I'm saying? Like yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So imagine.
I ain't did no ads. It's all organic. You know what I mean? But it's and that's the battle, right? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie to you. That is the battle. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere I go, I get compared to Nip, I get compared to Pac, I get compared to these people, and for the sake of comparison, right? And but I even go to them and I'm like, nah. I mean, I love Nip. You know, I got some of Nip's the books he recommended. I got all that, but I'm different. You know what I'm saying? And what makes me different is all the things that Ray just said. So I know that I can't go into a place
and act.
I can't like I can.
I'm glad you said that. Let's stop. Hold on, stop right there. Let's stop right there, Rocky.
That's the ignorant thing you said earlier.
Rocky,
you learned.
Rocky, this is how our artists fuck with me, because I know when I'm talking to somebody that knows. It's sometimes it's like sometimes some people are so good that you can't say your two words to them. Meaning like, you're beautiful and smart. They're like, I'm way more than that. And it's like, okay, let's go through the transgressions of it all. And then you just said the one word I've been waiting for you to say. I can't act like that. When you act, what are you playing?
A character.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the real world. It's all fake. No. And by the way,
you're right.
And by the way, it's as much as it's not like it's like the best way to use it. I use the blackest excellence of all time is the Carters. Solange was in that elevator treating Jay-Z like, nigga, you fucking stole my kid's food. Nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga,
She was hurt by
while they was
whatever
on
that
that
was.
elevator, she going crazy. Did Jay-Z react?
No.
Did Beyonce react?
No.
No, because they understand. The only time we're not in character is when we're in the comforts of our own home.
Yeah.
Right.
When we're in public, I am Beyonce, you are Jay-Z, and Solange chill the fuck out. Get that nigga when we get home. And then they get out to the car, everybody got a straight face. Jay-Z, then you wouldn't know what the problem. Jay-Z like, put in the car to sit. Because I understand the character that I must play 24/7. My stress, guys, comes from playing the character all day.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about that too? So you said that you went and apologized to. Well, I want to ask you to get in detail about that. Apologizing to the women.
Such a
right?
woman. I love you. Bring that female shit to the table.
Let me see.
Bring that
I need
female
to know
perspective to the table.
something because
Put him in the corner. I love that.
is this part of the character? Like, if somebody dating you, are they gonna be like, man, he lying because he's still over here?
No, you can go ask him. You can go ask. Look. I'm gonna tell you something. Like I say, and I'm not. Listen, I'm cut. The texture is different over. I know though. I know that sound like bullshit. I get it, but the texture is different. The cloth is different, and it's not. I'm not above nobody. By the way, there's other people that's cloth is different too. I think my music and my energy is to help them pull that out to create safe space for that real shit. Like, yeah, I went and apologized to every woman. I just, if you go listen to the music, I wrote a song called Same, and that song was me trying to get my woman back.
Yeah.
I ain't know it would blow. I didn't know the song would do what it did. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get her back. So even the song came from me, you know what I'm saying, being real, being vulnerable. But the world is shifting. Like, people getting tired of dying in every song, y'all. People, you can only twerk so much. You know what I mean? Honestly.
The word is different.
At the end of
It's different. So I think that it's the time. So for a label owner, for somebody of your expertise, somebody who see in me, yeah, I think the path in the history has shown, like, man, he difficult. I don't know what to do with him. I think this shifting where people like, oh shit, if I got $10 million, I know where to put it at. Give it to him. The brand, well, I knew that no label was gonna do it for me, so I created my own. And I want to integrate vertically. I want to partner with, like-minded individuals. Like, look, dog, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think there are agents I heard that do get me, that know, but you can only align with me, though. You cannot control me. And then not because I don't want to learn, right? I can sit down like, what we doing? I'm a servant. Every master, even a good book say the greatest among you shall be your servant. I just know I'm a servant. You can use me, just don't misuse me. I know we all gonna be used, bro. Y'all use me right now, and I'm okay with it. I came here, but I'm using you too.
Right.
And I think that that's a safe space to be, but you just know it though. And I think that the world is changing, bro. I think that people are getting more wiser. Us men getting more vulnerable. The women get.
I ain't gonna lie. I think we getting dumber. I'm being. Not
He's
to bring,
so serious. Look at his face.
No. I think social media has allowed us to all be delusional.
Okay. I see.
Okay. No. I see.
What I mean by
Yeah,
dumber
yeah,
is
yeah.
like. What I mean by dumber is like I'm gonna just say this because I said this already. The election showed us that social media has way more power than national media.
Absolutely.
You know why?
And that's
Because of the
I'll tell you why.
podcast.
No, that's not why. I'm gonna tell you why it has more power. Because media can be bought.
Yep.
Yeah.
And social media is your people.
Yep.
You're not following fucking strangers on social media. You following people you met
Yeah.
or you're interested in.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? So now, instead of the TV telling us all one interest or the other interest, there's millions of interests.
Yeah.
And everybody's picking their spots. And we're getting dumber and dumber and dumber because we are allowing our phones and the little stuff, the attention we get to tell us we're more than what we are. Like, we don't have to get up and prove it.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I said podcast.
agree.
Because
That's why you're smart. Because
I
it's like,
agree.
but what I was saying, but I'm like, it is podcast, but it's like,
I think that's why Trump didn't go and do all the debate like that. He literally went to podcasts so that people can hear what he had to say, and I feel like that's a large part of how he even, you know what I'm saying?
Can I tell you why can I just say it? I want to say it. I gotta say it.
Yeah.
You know why Trump won? Because black men couldn't warn black women what was ahead.
Yep.
Every time I tried to tell a black woman, your man this, shut up, it's her time. It's like your mama in the house. Shut up, boy. And it's like, okay, I'll shut it. Y'all by the way, y'all
But
treated
the
us.
black women and men voted for her.
I was just about to say, y'all treated us like the kids, and we followed. But we still got blown the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because we were trying to tell you, yeah, we know how y'all run our households, but we got white friends, other friends, and they don't like how we run things. So we gotta come to people. That's what I mean by too smart. Too smart just means to me that you already got the canvas full. What can I paint? What can I add? What can I add right there? So you almost got to be a little like, let me just listen.
Yeah.
So what I noticed was during the election, just to speak about it, because it just was over and it's like a hot topic. What I noticed was that during the election was how anytime a man voiced concern, it was like Just get over there on that other side. And it's like, no, I'm with y'all. Over there. Mm-hmm. And what happened, we're going to win. It's our time. And all I wanted to say was, if a white woman with the last name Clinton couldn't have beat this nigga, what makes us think a black woman who has a hard name to pronounce to black people can beat this nigga? I'm still learning how to pronounce her name. Now, by the way, that doesn't mean it can't happen.
Right.
That just means we got to acknowledge it can't be fair.
Yep.
Like, you know, like you said, like it's
Factual.
like you said, like, here's what you're doing, bro, that most artists don't do. This is why you're gonna be successful. What's good, y'all? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee, and I'm here to talk to you about YKTV Magazine, which is the #1 magazine for prison entertainment. These prisoners are sitting in jail. They have nothing to do but read these magazines and read your ads, buy your music, support your business, anything that you can do that's online commerce. They already have published over 140 magazines with 36 major artists that have covered it, and I'm giving you an opportunity to advertise this magazine and get directly to an audience that you know has the time and the money to spend. Info at the bottom, info at the God Show. Holla at us, whether you're an artist, producer, whoever you are. We can help you with your business. Holla at us to get to YKTV. Your Trump artists on major labels are Kamala. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Hear me out. You're saying you got your team. You're like, hey, bro, you gonna do this? You gonna do this? You gonna do this? You gonna do this too, and you're gonna do that. And you literally like, I got emails. You're creating a direct relationship with your audience. That's what Trump did.
Yes,
so while you're trying to raise your concern about him and talk to somebody about him, and everybody's like, shut up, and if you vote for him, just stay out of my life. And it's like, bro, I just want to tell you why, so we can talk about it, but you don't want to hear it, so we get nowhere. We spent hundreds of millions of dollars, commercial every day, and she got blown the fuck out. And I know it's going to be people mad at me for saying it, but all I did was tell the truth.
What Ray's saying is 100. I agree 100%. Trump, whether you like him or not, you could put him in any infrastructure, and he's gonna thrive. In any one of this, you know, the policies was just one of the playhouses he jumped in. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of that. And but that is what I try to teach artists and creatives and writers. Like, social media ain't my only, my team will tell you, we took, so the brand is God Body. I got God Body tatted on my stomach. That's my personal mantra. I took my personal mantra, made a body out, made a brand out of it, you know what I'm saying, and we got the merchandise. I took people off social media, I Web3'd them, I put them in Patreon, you know what I'm saying, Patreon, we created a Discord. I get paid monthly off of Patreon, off of just taking them off social media and giving them an interaction that they're not going to get on there. You know what I'm saying? We don't need social media. We can export every email, every number that we have and take it to any platform. I'm going to win in any platform. The music is capsules. It's going to play. The music going to sound good 1,000 years from now. But the music is one of my playhouses. I'm just hurt now because I know that that's my vehicle, and I know that that's my ultimate gift. I know it. I know that I have a message that I'm supposed to. God got me on this, right? But that is what I'm trying to just encourage, Ray. I'm trying to like inspire people to be more than authentic selves, and yes, wrapped up in your gift is all the other things. But I know I can't do it by myself though, Ray. I'm not up here saying that. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be these places. I know I need people like yourself and people to help amplify it. You know what I'm saying? And I just believe that there are people that are tired of the old way of things, right? That are saying, and we trying to align with some real shit. We trying to align with a different message. I do got money. I do got connections and resources. Matter of fact, let me make this call. That song need to do this. Instead of trying to figure it out. Because I think the figuring it out, you can't box. We on tour right now. We just sold out. We just packed out Dallas. Atlanta tonight is sold out. I had to let I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I had to transition from somebody because we had a call a couple weeks ago, Ray, and it was a marketer. And he got on the phone. He's like, he came in guns blazing. Let me tell you what you're doing wrong. He don't now, and my team will tell you. I asked him. I cut him off like halfway. I said, do you know me? He said, I studied. I looked you up. So then it kept going. He said, yeah, let me tell you what you're doing wrong. So I typed in your tour into Google, and I realized that it didn't come up on this search engine, that search engine. He said, and the night of your tour, Future is performing the same day. You know what I'm saying? So what you should do is you should be out here at the boutiques marketing the music. That way the people know. you said me and Future in the
that's not
same
even
sentence. So that's like telling the plant-based restaurant not to do their grand opening on that day because Porky's Pig House is opening on the same day.
You ain't gonna
Anybody
get
who's you don't have to be an expert to know. I wouldn't say that to you. But if you come in guns blazing, that book knowledge, the world has changed, my guy. Me and LaRussell get each other very well. I promise you. We talk, we get each other.
Yeah.
Because he doing it out the backyard. They wasn't booking me for festivals, right? So I created the God Body Weekend.
Right.
We finna do the 3rd annual one in Houston. We just do our own festivals. I had somebody tell me, they said, man, I don't even know how to book you. I said, what you mean? He said, because I can't put you here. But I can't put you there yet. So I don't even know where to book you at. I respected that, right? I didn't even get, like, I'm like, bro, I understand, bro. Like, I can't be on your showcase lineup. I get it, because I'm coming with the band and the background singers.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I need to be, if you got Badu, if her name can be in big letters, I get it. I just need them letters right under there.
Right. I'm with you on that, yeah.
I need them letters right there. Not because instant gratification, right? It's just, I know that, you can look at it. And so the marketer dude, he was like, yo, you should be doing, your meet and greet should be captured in the recap. That's how you paying attention? Bro, we do, the team, we got cameras rolling right now. I love, your cameras are cool, but we brought our own. We got 4 of them.
I want to ask you about your team,
Quick
too.
question. I was going there.
Okay, go ahead.
Especially because you're moving independent. How important, and this is just for a lot of artists that are watching this as well, how important is your team?
And I want to add to that.
Yes.
How did you get to that point? Like, how did you get people
Man,
to
these are
be
great
like,
questions.
let me rock with you?
These are great questions. So to answer collectively, the team is everything. I'm not here without my team. I'm not here without the people that see things that I can't see. I'm not here. And these are not yes people, by the way. These ain't no AJ McQueen and the disciples. Like, no, these are my team.
Right.
We equals.
We give it to you straight.
We don't sit at long tables. We sit at round tables. You know what I'm saying? We sit at round tables now. But in order for you to attract the team, you have to be the team.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to be everything. So, Ray, my team will tell you, I graphic design. I know how to work that camera.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I know how to. If I'm the mopper and the sweeper, I'm gonna mop and sweep. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do all of. They have to tell me to sit down. I just got to a place where I'm like, oh, so after the show, I can go sit down. You know what I'm saying?
What I do now?
But prior to that, so if you want to have a great team, you don't find them, they find you. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, the people that are with me are people that have been with me for years, though, and I thank God for that because of how I grew up in the streets and my PTSD. I don't trust people, but it was an artist that wanted to do a song with me, dope artist. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, let's get in the studio. I invited them to breakfast. I need to build with you, guys. Like, I just need to know why, and it's like, damn, some people walk away from me on that. If my team will tell you who's in my inbox right now, they will tell you all of the. I won't name drop her, but everybody who you probably think that's not, because they want to get on this wave. They want that God music. They say, man, I want to come in your studio and I want to figure out what you're doing. I'm talking about from the legends down. If you look at the social media, Erykah Badu then posted it all on her page. India Ari, the Talib Kweli's,
And if they don't have breakfast with you, I feel like they're not aligned with you anyway, because that sounds like, let me just hop on your wave without.
And I don't want that, because I don't want to make. I'll be honest. I want to make you look bad or me.
Yeah.
I don't want to take you out your wheelhouse and then you floating in an area that you like. Damn, I don't even know why I did that.
Yeah,
I don't want that. So let's break bread. Let's go serve the community. We have a nonprofit, so and we do free food program in the city of Houston. Come serve the homeless with us, and then let's talk music after that, right? So my team, we do that together. These same people that's with me, the same people we serve with, you know what I mean? And we do our own festivals, we do our own tour. This is the second tour in 1 year. They said, AJ is crazy. Why would you do another tour? Because I'm not waiting on you to book me.
Right.
And I'm not waiting, and I'm not waiting on you to pay my fee, because my fee is my fee.
Right.
So, but I do believe that there are people in this industry, in this thing we call music industry, that see me as like, okay, I get it. I can't control you. You know what I'm saying? I am a person. I'm a resource bank. That's all label is. Resource bank, data house. Matter of fact, you got God body. I'll come over there with you. Or matter of fact, we can coexist. It can be my name, your name, whatever. But I can't control you. But because why do we want to control people? Like that's an old patriarchal system, anyways. Why do you want to control me, anyways? Why can't I have my free thought, my independent thought? My team is just a whole bunch of independent thinkers that just happen to align on the same thing. But they know that if the moment you stop aligning with me, if I go off my demon, if I go off my path, you should go along your way. Because that's your convictions. Who the hell am I to tell you what to think? Right. Yeah. And I think that the world is waking up to that. And I just pray that especially with black men, black women, you know what I'm saying, in our communities, that we realize that we are the chosen ones, and we are the ones that are hurt. We have a different set of faculties. We have a different set of energy that the world follows us. And that's not a racial thing, it's just the factual. This hip hop thing we talking about, the world follows us. So I do believe, but there are people who feet I will sit at. Man, what? But it's just I have to respect you. And why is that a bad thing? Why? Man, you if Nas walked up, Nasir Jones walked up in here, brother, you can have this seat. You can have this seat right here. You know what I'm saying? You can have Lauryn Hill. You can have this seat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, that's music, but there are minds. I don't study people. I study minds. Like I study Napoleon the Great and Seneca and Mike Tyson and Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. The bookshelf is crazy. The blueprints, yeah. I read the book Contagious. I read The Way to Superior Man. We read Powernomics. We read different things. I want to know the mind, because the mind is what's gonna last forever. So all I'm going to a meeting with a label or anybody and say when they call the phone is, do you respect my vision? If not, we might as well not go further, because I want to integrate vertically, my brother. I want to align with you as you align with me. If we can't do that, I respect you. We just gonna see 10 years from now.
How did you go from battle rapper to rap it, the style of music you make now?
Man, I was battle rapping, bro. When I was homeless, I stayed with them people, and they told me I couldn't rap about the stuff I rapped about. Like when I got shot, I got sent away. So I came, because I got sent to Houston. I came to Houston on crutches, and I wasn't even healed up yet. My wounds wasn't closed. I lost my homies that night. I lost people that night. And so I was still traumatized, right? Like you heard me, but I was safe. Yeah. Because they was gonna drop me back off at the same place I got shot in. You know, that's how they do. So battle rapping, and then when I got hurt, when I got to Houston, I had a CD player. They took my CD player because I listened to Pac. I grew up on Pac and the Hot Boys. That was literally all I listened to. And they took that, and it was gospel. It was a gospel from that point on. You heard me? So now I'm hearing the Winans. I'm hearing Shekinah Glory. I'm hearing BBCC. I've heard, Lecrae. I'm hearing stuff I ain't never heard before. So, and I'm getting, it's like my brain, I'm having culture shock too. Yeah. So now I'm at church, and I'm sitting there, and I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Because I got plucked out of where I was at. And I'm writing though, but in the pews, I still got the same journal that I've had since I came to you. So I'm writing in the pews, and then fast forward, I would ask them, "Can I speak at the church?" They battled with it at first, but then sometimes I would just take my moment. So if I'm a deacon and I'm doing offering, I'm holding a bucket, and while I'm sitting here trying to say, what we about to do for offering, I would do it in a poetic way, because I couldn't rap it. You know what I'm saying? Because so I had
your delivery.
Right, so I had to master that little moment that I had. You know what I'm saying? So that moment turned into BET, where I went on BET at 19, and I went to school for communication. So that's why, like, I know how to take that at one moment and just maximize it, right? And then they started booking me, but they wasn't booking me for music. So now I'm a speaker, and so I'm like, damn, I want to rap though. Like I want to say words. So I would take those moments, and I would just say it in a very creative, artistic way.
At the speaking engagement.
At the speaking engagement. Because they did not book me to do music. You know what I'm saying? And then fast forward, that's where the poetry, that's when I realized I was a poet for real. And I was a writer. And then I slowed down with the music. And so now the music is conversational. I'm really just talking. I'm not even trying to rap. I get busy though. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I get busy. I ain't finna sit here and do that. But I'm talking to you. It's more conversational. If you want to talk, that's what the music is for. So it was just all of the resistance, the things that people were telling me I couldn't do. Then fast forward, I got kicked out the church anyway, and they called me a rebel, you know what I'm saying, because I would question everything, and now we here.
What moment allowed you to like pursue artistry by itself, like without the job where you see you was on the phone?
Yeah.
Like what did you do to create that moment, and when was that moment?
I'll be honest, after COVID, I was so broke when COVID happened. My dad passed away. I went through an awakening period because I was engaged at the time too. She gave me the ring back as well. She's like, you need to get yourself together.
That's what Same is about?
No, the Same is about the last relationship, you know what I'm saying? But this was like 20.
Oh, yeah, do you still feel that way about it? I'm laughing at
you know, listen. Same was about something more recent, but that was like 26, and she gave me the ring back, said I need to get myself together, and I went back to my car. I went back to what I know, homelessness. You know what I'm saying? I went back to homelessness at like 27. I was sleeping in my car, and I used my jacket as a blanket, and I had so much.
Sleeping in the car, no joke.
Yeah, because I'm a Leo, so my I had pride, and my pride wouldn't allow me to go knock on somebody's door and just be like, hey, I'm fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro.
That means that I'm not gonna let you know I need you, but I'm gonna stay at your house tonight. I'm gonna stay tonight. You know I needed to stay with you tonight, but I'm gonna make sure.
I
you love me so much that night. You okay? Go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep.
See, I'm a Leo. You ain't gonna know I'm homeless, man. And matter of fact, you ain't gonna know I'm parked outside your crib. Outside, my car parked over there. I'm not knocking on your door, but I still am in your area, you know what I'm saying? So, all that fast forward to me being in those spaces, and I had to lose myself to find myself, you know what I mean? So, just realizing the importance of all of that. Like, I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be, and I know that music is my life path right now, and will it always be my life path? In a way, I'm writing my second book right now, so, you know, I've used music though.
I would say, I feel like I'm sitting here with you. I kind of changed my thoughts coming in because you're not an artist. You're more of a, and I say this like this is so much love. You're more of an influencer. But I tell artists on this show, you have to think like an influencer. The reason why you're losing is because you're thinking like an artist. Yeah. Artists want to sell their music. Like I made this song. Listen to that song. That's my song. Like I'm over here. My song's over there. Though listen to it, right? Influencers understand that I drive everything. So if I'm gonna give you a piece, if I'm gonna give you a piece of merch, I'm gonna make sure that piece of merch has a song attached to it. If I have a relationship, I'm gonna make sure that relationship, good, bad, ugly, everything in it has a song or a moment attached to it.
Man.
Because now that's what influencers do. Like so it's like you're more like you could come do a show, but you could also come do a motivational speech. You could come to teach a master class. So it's not just music. You're more than that.
We do writing camps. Yeah. Like we do writing camps. We have a festival, God by the Weekend. The merch right there, it has affirmations on the back. The songs, like all my content's in my crib where the plants are, and you're gonna see my dog on Instagram Live. Like I'm not set up I'm not setting up my I always wear my jewelry. That was instilled into me on some Pharaoh shit. But this is definitely me. You know what I mean? I cut on the live. I'm in a beater. I'm in a beater and a bandana. Like I don't wear no, like I go to the thrift store, bro. Like I'm cool. Amen. I'm cool. And I show up to the show and I was standing next to, like I was just invited to Nelly's party. I was just her. Like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And same energy. Nelly like, yeah, nah, bro, you inspire me. It ain't because I'm doing something different. I think I'm inspiring people to be them authentic selves, and I just my true inspiration. What I really want to do is inspire people to get closer to God, though. Like not even on nothing religious, but like God is in our body, though. No we were taught that God is far from us. You know, we got to climb through this person, ask this person, talk to God, but God is in you, and I think that's my overall message. That's what it is for me. If I get famous, cool. If I get rich, cool. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably give it away anyways. But I want people to get closer to God, and that is my whole conviction. I just did On the Radar. We rap. You know what I'm saying? We just did we just did the show last night in Dallas. We rap. We rap. But I want. Somebody said this to me. They say, AJ, you like, what if we had took Bob Marley mixed with Pac and mixed with Lauren and just mash them together? I've been practicing my guitar. When I pull out the guitar at the next show, it's gonna be stupid. They were like, this nigga got a guitar.
That's dope. Yeah.
And I'm just saying words, bro. The show last night felt like a revival. And not because I'm up there trying to whatever. And I got my young ones with me, so he gonna perform too. Oh, you know how many people hit me up, say, man, let me open, bro. And I'm talking about all the followers and the labels, you know. But nah, I'm gonna have my guy open.
Well, that's fake. The labels and the followers, that's all fake, because somebody might be following you just because they want to see you post pictures of your body.
Yeah,
they don't want to hear
right.
music. Some people might follow you just because they want to see.
Yeah.
They might like the clothes you wear and want to get inspiration on how they want to dress.
Yeah.
They're not following you because they're interested in what you're trying to sell.
And that right there is what I'm hoping. What I know that I am countering is because we going viral. I think I have like, I don't know how many videos with millions. There's not a gun in the video. I ain't degrading no woman in the video. I ain't color my hair, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying, doing nothing. I'm not posting attention getter, then after the attention getter slides on the music. Man, shit, we create our own stream. Granted, like the dude called about Future. If I don't sell out the arena, cool. You know where I sold out at? You know what we pack out? The hood. You know, we pack out these places. You know, we pack them out. I'm talking about wall to wall. But I know that I'm gonna sell out the arena though. I know it.
18 in the next 24 months. What are some goals that you have for yourself in your career?
Yes, sir. One, we're gonna continue to tour. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely gonna tour again in probably February, March. We want to do an international leg as well. With the label God by the Energy, you know, I turned it's LLC, so it's the entertainment company now. You know what I'm saying? I'm signed like-minded artists where I can just continue to pour into, right? But the entertainment company being not just a record label, but entertainment company. So we're gonna have books coming out. We're gonna have all these different things coming out. We're gonna tour. We're gonna win a Grammy off this music, and not because I feel like I need to be validated, but because why not? You know what I'm saying? And I want to inspire poets, writers to come from behind the thing. It's your time. You heard me? You can win that. Yeah, that poetry gonna go like that. That music gonna go like that. Just I'm gonna build a resource center in Houston. It'll be a God Body center, and it'll be a shelter for the women and children.
Wow, Houston, not St. Louis.
So I live in Houston.
Okay.
I live in Houston, and I'm being 100% honest with that question. My mama don't like me, and my mama's afraid that they're gonna try to Nipsey me.
Oh.
And I hate it.
It's beautiful, but it's still hurtful, because it's beautiful because it's a mom's love, but it's hurtful because it's true.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fucked up, because it's like you always get. It's like the only place that I'm more scared in the world is when I'm at home, and the old hood, because you just never know if it's one person there that's
and
like,
that's all it takes.
I'm tired of you. So
that's my biggest fear. I ain't even gonna sit up here like my mom. I got 4 sisters, and I'm the only boy, right? So they treat me like they, you know what I mean? And ever since my mama told me, Miss Johnson told me I was gonna get shot. She told the truth. She said God showed her in a vision that I was gonna get shot, and I got shot. The night I got shot, my mama said, stay in the house, don't go out there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So a black woman is a prophet. You know what I'm saying? And their intuition is God-like. So I listen to the black woman. So I don't. When I go through home, we passing through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I can't. I'm not called to, and it's hard to say, right? Because every artist want to blow up in their own hometown and get their hometown. But I'm not called to do it there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm called to go elsewhere, and blow up or whatever that's called. Which I'm not a blow up guy. It's more of an impact.
Gradual,
it's more of that, right? But we gonna do it in Houston. That's where I'm called to right now. But like I say, I definitely want to. I know that I'm a lighthouse for other artists and individuals and people to be more their authentic self. For black men to be more vulnerable, to prioritize our mental health. For black women to forgive us and give us the grace that we need. Because maybe if you heard me say it, if you heard me say on a song that I apologize, I did it, if you heard that, then maybe you will see. And that's what's been happening. My music is used for movies. It's been used for...
I'm about to say Anxiety is one of my favorite, and it feels like the ending credits to a movie, like about mental health.
That's that Anxiety song was really what I was going through at the time.
I love that song.
Can I talk about my anxiety and how depression coming off variety? They calling me a menace to society. Black man full of passion, they want to quiet me. Yeah, I tatted my face, they ain't gonna hire me, but that's okay. I'm trying to reach the higher me. I work hard. Tell me where all that is real.
Yeah, when you said you tatted your face, I said, oh, he knew he was
I
going to be
tatted
an
my
artist
face
because he ain't worried
when I
about no
tatted my
job.
face, I knew it. I already had the teardrop, but when I tatted the rest of it, I said I will never go to another job ever. And we've been on our dean ever since. I started a water company after COVID, and alkaline water company. In my first year, I made $58,000, but I lost about $60,000. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really understand the business, but and I became a marketer. I went to Sway in the morning. I rapped. I had a water bottle in my hand for my first Getty image.
Gotcha.
I ripped the plastic off of that because I knew that I can't market. I can't, have no competition. I had people want to buy the water company from me in the first year. I didn't sell it. I stopped though because people was calling me for water, and I wanted them to call me for music. So I literally put my water company on hold. I said, all right, this energy I was putting in the water, I'm going to put in the music. Now we here. It's 2 tours in. We finna hit 400,000 followers.
But he's supposed to be selling the water at your tours.
Oh, it's coming.
Okay.
I just had to flip it. I want this. I'm glad we here talking about this. I know how to sell a brand. I can sell anything. I can sell this. This right here. You know this. I can sell this.
I always say that.
I will talk about the texture and the all that. I give it so many unique selling potentials. It's crazy. I'm a salesman, but right now I'm not trying to sell anything but my authentic self. If that's what sales, if you want to buy it.
I was gonna say you present your authentic.
Yes,
self.
Lord.
Hopefully
Yeah,
they buy
right.
it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's exactly why I couldn't find the words. I presented it, and I like I say, I'm what Pac would have been. I know it because I'm a Pac ped. I got his poetry book. I'm what Pac would have been if he stayed alive. My biggest fear is my pride, because Nipsey was a Leo, right? I stay humble. I keep them around me. They pray. We pray together. We fast. We on a hard 75 right now. We ain't been drinking, smoking, or having sex.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
75 what?
Hard
Days.
75 hard 75 days.
75 days.
It's
What
75
day
days.
y'all
You can't do
What
that.
day we on? 50 something.
That's why your crew ain't smiling. These niggas don't look happy at all. These
He's
niggas.
like, everybody look mad.
Right. 2 weeks. But we fresh off a plane. So
I'm just saying, like, he look like he's like, man, I can't wait. This shit is over with.
It's almost over.
Right, it's almost over.
Almost
Hey, I'm gonna have a side-by-side call right when it's over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we fast together, we pray together, and like I say, they don't let me go in a room blind, but they keep me humble. We've had label talks for this whole year. Labels are calling, but I know what we building. If it doesn't make sense, you can't wave a money in front of me though. You know what I'm saying? I've been homeless, bro. Like you can't wave.
Man, when you get to that point where money can't sway
can't-
that's dangerous because you can't fall for nothing.
What will get me though?
I was about to say, but what does get you? Because when I hear money don't sway me, I'm like,
I'll
tell me
take.
what does, though.
I got
need to know.
something. I got something that sway me though. You know what I'm saying? Information, access, resources.
Knowledge,
Information, access, resources. I want to know what you know, good
But can I
brother.
say something?
That'll
Money
sway me
gets you
for
all of
sure.
those.
No.
Do
Money
it.
gets you access. Money gets you resources.
Yeah.
And
Right.
money gets you information.
If
Right,
you
but if
get
they
it,
want,
if you have
if they
it.
don't want to sell it to you, you can't.
So
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say something. I think that our community, that's our biggest problem, is we say we don't need it. We do need it. We do want it. I want it. Like,
No, we need it and we want it, but if we can't get it, we have
why
to
we saying
know.
but?
Ain't no but.
It takes.
I was like a crackhead say, I ain't never heard a
No,
crack
but-
say, I want crack. And if it's none available, I guess I'll just.
No, I mean until you get to it, it's like people will
listen,
stop
listen,
without
listen.
money.
No, you have to tell the world. So it's not money. It's really value.
Okay.
Values, value and values, right? So when I hear artists say,
That's right,
I
bro.
don't need it or I don't care about it, you got to correct that. You need to care about it. You have to need it because this is how we survive.
Right,
Now, I'm not selling my soul for it.
That's
Yeah.
what I. That's more what I'm
But see,
saying.
here's the thing. The natural inclination is to go there. Right? So it's like what I did a show, not to go up, but I interviewed D1, right? And D1 asked me, it was on That's Debatable, he was like, Ray, would you sit at the table with Trump? And I'm like, we all should. That's what we don't get. We're so busy being, I hate you of you over there. They're still over there.
Yes.
And there's still resources and there's still opportunities.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm never gonna allow my kids or my community to not be served or eat because I got too much pride and don't want to talk to you because I don't like you.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna talk to you and I'm gonna tell you what I need because I'm telling you, closed mouths
That's factual.
don't get fed in this world. And let me tell you what else don't get fed? A mouth that's saying, I don't need to eat anyway.
Yeah.
Nigga, you better say I want to eat.
Yeah.
Right.
You better say I want to. By the way, I had to learn that. Like, I would be like, I don't care about this. No, I do care about this.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, because what are you telling the world?
Yeah, no, and that's why I believe context is important. I think
Yeah.
in our communities, you hear me, where I think we feel that the most, and I thank God for the gift of articulation. Oh my God,
Me too.
ever since I was a youth, I promise, my mom used to say, boy, I've always knew how to just articulate it, even if I didn't have the words.
I know how to express myself.
Yeah, like when I was on BET, if you go watch the interview, I don't sound like this, right? I sound passionate.
Yeah.
And when I watched the interview, I cringed because I was passionate. I was like a loaded shotgun, but I ain't know how to hold it. You hear me? I ain't know what the kickback do. So I'm saying, my eyes. I ain't cutting my eyes. I'm making turns like I'm gonna beat them up. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't seem receivable.
Pick yourself apart.
And it was live. Oh my God. They was like, oh my God, what do we get on here? If you watch the interview, I don't even watch it no more because I wasn't as tactful. I wasn't as careful. With my words, I wasted words, man. I was so much passion without being receptive. Right.
Because it's like, I think I understand what you're saying, but you're speaking about,
Yeah.
that's a very important, that's why, so it's about character, right? Because I could tell you're multifaceted, right? I feel the same way about myself.
Yes, sir.
But what I learned was that, like, for example, this show, all I'm doing on this show is what I did in the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
All I did was try to put a camera on me, right? But then you have to feel like there's value in what you're saying to say put a camera on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Like me and D1 been in rooms. Me and D1 was in a room with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and we've done a show with each other. Me and LaRussell just did a gig with each other. I know, but we can go down the list, and I'm talking. I like their minds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I agree with everything? That's on the conversation.
But their minds is the brand. That's what you
Right.
are.
That's I you can take that mind anywhere.
Yep.
And so when I'm on this journey and this tour and this press campaign or whatever you call it, is to introduce myself as a mind. You may not know this mind, and that's cool. I feel no way about it. I'm a mind though. The music is how I articulate the mind, and I just want to connect with other minds. So that's like, hey, we can talk. Like you can put me in front of a camera. I'm gonna talk.
Yeah.
You hear me? And I'm gonna talk. I'm not like, but at the same time, going back to that BET interview, the reason I cringe, but I cringe and I show it to other youth. Them don't be like that. Don't do that, because my interview got scrubbed from existence because I was talking about God so much like it I made it uncomfortable, right? And then now I'm not like that. Like I'm passionate, but I'm not here to make nobody like this ain't war. I'm not at war with you. I'm gonna stand my ground. I have principles, but I can hurt you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it doesn't change what I'm saying. It doesn't change what you're saying. We can walk out this room and go build. At that time when I was younger, it was this or that. I was uncomfortable, and I was Christian at that time. I waved the flag of I'm a Christian, and that's how I can tell Christians though. Yo, they ain't they don't like Jesus. They don't like you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just you don't like you. You know what I mean? So now, do I want to be likable? Yeah. Do I want to be lovable? Do I want to be able to be received? Yeah. Do I want to appeal? Yeah. Am I willing to go against my principles and my values? Not at all. And that's all. That sums up AJ McQueen though. And if we can agree on that, man, we can build. We can make music with each other. We can break bread. Man, I come speak at your kids. I come teach your youth. I mentor. Anything. I just know that the world is changing. We in 2024. The record labels are falling, and while they falling, you know, us in business, we study market trends. I studied the trend a while ago. I was doing SWOT analysis when I was 22. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that it's that time to build your own brand, build your own label, build your own sound. I train people how to listen to me. If you hear me for the first time, it's like, listen to it 2 more times. Listen to it again. I guarantee you're gonna get it. The words on my I knew I had to put the words on the stuff now. I won't say I was doing it before people, but if you go back and look, I hang a mic from the pipe in my loft.
Yeah.
The mic not even on.
Yeah, that's the on the block
It's
style.
not even on, right? We was doing that, right? But it's cool. The world's caught up. That's how I know I'm a pioneer, though, right? I'm a pioneer. The world gonna catch on. These locks, these are 18 years locks. So
really?
Before I had locks before Chief Keef. So now everybody wanna, you know what I'm saying? So I know, and I'm not saying in a proper way. I just know that God's called me to be a pioneer. I ran from it by trying to be like everybody else, bro. I tried this stuff. It just, I don't look right though. That music, I don't even look right trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? Them rooms, I don't even look right being in there. Them shows, I don't want to go there. But I can't do that and say I want to be successful though. I have to go create something then. But Russell went to the backyard and was like, all right, I'm gonna make y'all want this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? D1 started speaking D1 been like that. He been like that. I've known D1 for years. You know what I'm saying? I respect his get up. But a lot of people may not be familiar with me. So that's why this is my time for that. But this is with no cosigns, no labels, no machinery. This is just all God, the people, and whoever God says
aligns
me with.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with what happens after that.
Got you.
On that note, let's make some noise for AJ McQueen.
Appreciate it. Gratitude.
I'll be honest with you. This is one of my. It was a good interview.
Thank you, brother.
It was. I like when if your artist is watching this, I just want you to pay attention to how we spoke for an hour, and it was rarely about music.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is because they want to make it about music so bad that they turn the listener off. Can I know you first?
Yeah.
Before you just tell me go listen to some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go check out my new single. Who are you?
Yeah.
Right.
So for me, usually when we see an artist, you got to pull it out of them, pull out who they are. They don't even know who they are. You know exactly who you are. You know exactly who you're selling. My only advice to you would be Magic, which means that his team, don't let him talk like this on no more podcasts. Because nobody wants you to know. Everybody wants to feel like they discovered you, even though you really discovered yourself.
Yeah.
But they want to take credit for discovering you. So you have to let the fans feel like, I picked him.
That's real.
Not, I knew you was going to look left, so I saw instead of left and you picked me. Tell me how you did it. Damn, now.
That's real.
Now I'm asking myself, damn, what if I look right?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
So my only
I
thing,
get exactly what you're saying.
and my only thing I say that is because if they see you coming, they can prepare for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like after sitting with you for this hour, you have such a purpose. You ain't gonna be stopped. The crew ain't getting nothing right now. Like, and they still in here. Like, I would have left. I ain't gonna lie. I would have left. No, I would stay.
It's tough sticking
I
around
wouldn't
for
have
that
wanted
long.
to though. I'd have been a nigga pushing back. I'd been a nigga pushing back. Can I just tell you one funny story? I'm sorry. So, you would look like this artist. You like somebody I worked with, right? The face you make. So, tell you a quick story. Is Bonja in here? Bonja's here. I'm gonna tell that Bonja story. So, coming up in the music business, we broke as a motherfucker. And I'm working with some Africans who have pride like a motherfucker. So, we met this guy who just won $60 million in a lawsuit, and he wants to be in music, and he's like, meet us at Houston's. Nigga, we took the ferry from Staten Island to Lower Manhattan. You know, it drops you off right by the Empire, the Statue of Liberty.
Yep.
And we walked 2 hours to Houston's.
Whoa.
Cause we ain't have enough bus
50
money.
something Street,
We have
East
enough
Side.
bus. We had no bus
I
money.
understand.
So we got to Houston. So when we went there, we was with, basically I was you and he's Bonja, right? So we was with Bonja. And Bonja's, we walking and Bonja's like, I don't care what they say to us. We're not taking none of their food. We're not taking their food. They're gonna think we need them. So we was like, hell yeah, we ain't eating. Nigga, we walked 2 hours to Houston. My first time ever been to Houston's. You know, he walks in fast and shit. Yo, hey, sit down. Everybody sit down. Yo, you know, wait's coming. Yo, hey, give me 2 bottles of champagne. Ladies, you want wine? Wine for the ladies. What y'all want? And everybody was like, we straight. But Noah looked like you. And he was looking like. So the guy does like this. He says, y'all straight? Y'all don't want no food? And he goes, he's hungry. Swear to God, AJ. He goes to Noah, he's hungry. So then he goes to Noah, he says, you hungry, bro? And Noah goes, pay attention, you gotta watch me. You might have to zoom in on my head. Noah goes like this. You gotta look for that nod, nigga. You gotta stare, you gotta look for that.
Hey.
Like, so Noah does that. So he said, man, give him a cheeseburger. You want a cheeseburger, fries, something like that? He was like, man, I'll take it. I said, I'm hungry too. This nigga Bonja does like this to Noah. So when he says, no, you want a burger? Noah says, yes. Bonja's like, I'm over here. I say, I'm hungry too, man. I'll take a burger. Bonja goes. And then his little brother was with him. So his little brother goes, I want a burger too. Bonja looks around and goes, damn.
Hey, that's crazy,
Watch this.
bro.
This what pissed us off the most. I guess I'll eat too. Give me salmon with
You knew the menu and
Salmon,
everything.
nigga. We hungry. We getting burgers. You gonna order salmon? Oh, we
Order
beef,
Hawaiian
nigga.
ribeye.
What nigga we do, nigga? You know, so
Oh, my
I don't understand it. When you said we ain't having sex, I looked around. He stood strong.
No, I did the same thing.
He
I
held
wanna see my
strong.
face. I looked
This
down
mother
like,
looked at me like, nigga, yes, nigga.
Hey, that's hilarious.
So I try to give y'all props for that, bro.
That's hilarious, man.
Real
This
quick.
is what it's about. Is how much are you willing to sacrifice
Yes, Lord.
without promise to get everything you dream in the end. And if you're willing to sacrifice the things you love the most, because there's going to be sacrifices now. Like I sacrifice now. I'm 20 years in, I still make sacrifices. And it's easy to me. Like I didn't want to do an interview today, but I'm like, my team set it up, I got to do it. What's my other option? I got to sacrifice because that's what you learn early. So as much as it might be funny, hold on, the ladies they follow the rule. Damn. If it's 8 guys, it's cool. Because 8 men, I don't like men. But if it's a woman around, I'm like, how you holding up?
That sounds easy to me.
You want to go on a date? You want to go eat some breakfast or something? Like, talk about it? You want to go talk about it? Yes, I do. I'm sorry, man. I just had to have some fun with y'all, man. By the way, this is Ray Daniels Presents Artist Spotlight, powered by Two Laws, and this is our guy. Let's make some noise for. By the way, I'm only jealous of one thing: the fucking name. I wish my name. That's a name for your ass, nigga.
Man.
AJ McQueen just sound like you on your way to. Everybody gonna be wearing your name on their shirt. My name Ray Daniels. What the fuck is that?
God is good, bro.
By the way, this Artist Spotlight, man, we out, man. Go stream AJ McQueen's stuff, buy his tour stuff. You supporting a man on a mission. And to me, it's nothing beautiful than a man that has a mission that's bigger than his desires. And if he has that, you should get behind him. And I'm going to get behind you, my brother.
I appreciate
Thank
that,
you.
bro.
This
Truly.
Artist Spotlight, we out.
Thank you.
Let's go.